What is up, fellow Yu-Gi-Oh fans? My name is Yugi Penguin and welcome to today's deck profile. I'm going to be a little bit different because I've had enough of cards like this entering our game and actually ruining it, especially with Cannon Soldier and the Exodia Ftk that's actually going around. So I thought I'd play something a lot different. So we're not going to be playing this card, we're going to be playing my Exodia deck profile. So when I say Exodia deck profile, this is my Exodia Ftk deck profile. So yes, I am an actual scrub also, so let's set up the camera. Let's get into today's deck profile. Please smash like if you do like this video and you find it somewhat, you know, creative maybe. But let's get into today's deck profile. Here we go. So we are playing all 5 pieces of Exodia. Must have in the deck. We're going to get into the card as much as we can, and we're going to win first turn hopefully. As long as your opponent doesn't Droll and Lockbird you or Ash Blossom you to stop all your draw power, you'll always have Called by the Grave hopefully in the first few cards that you're actually playing in your hand and when you're drawing into them. So if you have all 5 pieces in your hand, you win the duel immediately. So that's why I'm playing Exodia. Then I am playing the legendary Exodia Incarnate, because sometimes if that does happen in those unfortunate circumstances, at least you know you can continue playing and you can make a better board hopefully, and then obviously this card will help bring your cards back to your hand if you need them. Okay, so then I'm playing the Danger variant of the deck. So I'm playing Triple Nessie. Every Danger card is pretty much the same. You get the draw power on a special summon if you reveal your card. If they get discarded, Nessie actually brings a Danger card from the deck to the hand. So very good card, but obviously most of these cards you want to have the special summons on so you can get the draw power. I play Triple Chupacabra. Probably my favourite Danger card in the whole entire deck. Obviously if he is discarded, you actually get to special summon a Danger monster from your graveyard. If not, he gets to special summon and draw 1. It's very essential that we actually play level 4s on the board, because you're still going into Outer Entity Nyala and Outer Entity Azathoth. So that's the reason why I'm playing level 4s also in the deck, because you want to stop your opponent playing the monster effects also. So it's not much difference to the Danger Dark World Ftk, but because I've added Exodia to the deck, I've made a few changes myself to hopefully be a little bit more fun for everyone. So Danger Mothman, if it's discarded, it works like Dark World Dealings. You draw 1, discard 1. Both players do that. So it's a pretty good card, and there's a reason why even if you dump your Exodia pieces, I have cards that can actually just bring them back to your hand. So Danger Mothman obviously get the draw power, and then double Danger Dogman. I know my ratios are a lot different to everyone else's, but they seem to work still. Because we're playing level 7s also, like Danger Nessie and Dogman, the good thing about this, you can actually go into Galaxy Tomahawk if you need it. So then I play double Danger Thunderbird. This is basically a card that I don't even use. If I get the special summon and I get the draw power, then that's fine, that's perfect for me. But the only reason why I play it is for like Allure of Darkness kind of targets in my hand, so you get the extra draw power. Double Bigfoot, in case, you know, if let's say I don't go first, and obviously if my opponent's going second and they know what I'm playing, obviously you're siding out cards. You want to make an OTK variant of the deck. I've also got cards in the side deck, and this card is basically more of like an OTK, because your opponent goes first, then you're targeting cards on the board and then destroying them with Bigfoot. I only have the 1 Tsushinoko, 1 Sneck, so if you have another Sneck, then put that in the deck, but it's a free special summon nonetheless. 1 Jackalope. I recommend that you up Jackalope to 2 or 3. Jackalope is a great card because it special summons danger monsters from the deck in defense position, extending your plays going into your extra deck. So that is all the danger cards. Then I still have this broken card, Grapha. It's not Grapha's fault that the OTK and the FTK variant are still going around. If Konami does have the emergency ban list, then there's no problem taking this card out, because you still have Exodia in the game, and hopefully this demonstrates that, you know, I'm showing difference in the game where Konami aren't actually going to hit Exodia ever. Or Firewall for that matter. Triple Brow, very self-explanatory on this card. If it's discarded whatsoever, you get to draw 1 card, so that's why I'm playing 3. That's 3 draws in 1 turn. I only play the 1 Snow. I had a lot of thinking about this. It hurt my head to think, but to just play 1 Snow, all I'm doing is actually adding 1 Brow from my deck to my hand off of her. I'm not actually ever adding Grapha. I'm probably going to mill him to the graveyard, and then if I need a level 8 on the board, obviously Grapha and Snow work well with synergy. I only play the 1 Armageddon Knight, and he is just to dump the 1 Shadow Beast. So when Shadow Beast is sent to graveyard, you can actually draw 1 card, or if not, you can actually play Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite, because you can return one face-up card your opponent controls to the hand. Special summon this card, okay, you deal 400 damage to yourself. There's a level 4 on the board if you haven't already gone into your XE's plays. As for spell cards, I am playing triple Allure of Darkness. Self-explanatory. Also, like I said, this is more of my target. If I've got a Brow in my hand, a spare Brow or a spare Snow or a Grapha, which I don't really even need, obviously I'm going to use that as a target to banish, and then obviously I've got 2 draw powers. One beginning of the end, because we will still have a lot of dark monsters in the graveyard. Most likely we'll have more than 7 in the graveyard. You banish 5, you draw 3 cards. This card is absolutely amazing. It looks like there's no pattern on it from my camera, but there is a pattern on that. The 1 card destruction, think about how you're playing card destruction. Even if you've got 2 pieces of Exodia in your hand, I recommend that you do play card destruction, because we have cards in the main deck which I'm about to show you which will combo off and you can get your draw power. Everything about this deck is draw power. It's quite a scrub deck. It's quite scummy also, but I recommend people just give it a try, and if you like it, you like it. Double Call by the Grave, I really want to see this in my first hand. Obviously you play them both straight away as soon as your opponent tries to droll you or Ash Blossom you, and then they can't do anything about it. And then I play 1 World Legacy Succession in case you have the OTK variant where you're going second. Obviously you're making your board, you have Firewall or you have Curious, so I'll show you the board, and then you special summon from graveyard to extend your plays. 1 Monster Reincarnation, very cool card, especially for Exodia. You discard 1 card. Let's say you discarded a danger card. They don't care if they're discarded. As long as they are discarded, you actually get to use their effect. Then target 1 monster in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. So that's 1 card that you use to bring Exodia pieces back. 1 Day of Peace, you know, this is FTK like I said. Each player draws 1 and neither player takes damage until the end of the opponent's next turn. So it is a great card to play. It's quite spicy, I reckon. Okay, so the main card I am playing for Exodia right now is double Dark Factory of Mass Production. So you select 2 normal monsters from your graveyard and add them to your hand. So like I said, if you use card destruction, or if you have 4 pieces of Exodia in your hand and 4 pieces of Exodia in your graveyard, sorry, and 1 piece in your hand, you play double of these, you add all 4 pieces back, you win the duel. It's disgusting really that I thought about this, but I would also like to give a big shout out to my friend Scott, who actually helped me think of this variant, but I've just put the cards together just to make sure it works satisfactory and more consistently. Then I play the revival spells, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Soul Charge, just in case anything does happen or you get problematic boards. As for your extra deck, there isn't any changes whatsoever, because this is Danger Dark World FTK basically. You play 1 Firewall Dragon, busted, Borrelsword Dragon, busted, Borrelode Dragon, busted. I'm not going to keep saying that word. Topologic Gunblar Dragon is actually a really cool card. Maybe they should have hit that or something. Even the discard is really good, but to make the extra link and new board with that card is so good right now. Then I play the 1 Curious because British players and European players don't have Summon Sorceress yet until the special edition packs are out for Soul Fusion. Nightmare Package, 1 Mermaid, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, and a Unicorn. Most of the time when I'm playing first, I'm obviously going to go into Skull Dread for the extra draw power. You want to draw 4 cards, put the other 3 back into the bottom of your deck, and you continue plays from there. 1 Space Insulator, 1 Linkaribo. I'm not really too sure why that's in here, to be honest. I'm not ever going to go into it unless I'm playing Hornet Drones in the deck. Then the 1 Outer Entity Nyala and 1 Azathoth. So as soon as he touches the board, your opponent cannot activate monster effects for the rest of the turn. So you've pretty much won the duel. And then the 1 Galaxy Tomahawk. Into the side deck, again, I don't really ever change my side deck. It's all up to personal preference and what you're actually playing. Double Ash Blossom, you know, if you're going second. Double Ghost Ogre, you're trying to stop your opponent as much as possible. Double Droll and Lotbird. I only play the 1 Sphere mode. I don't really ever play more than 1 Sphere mode unless I'm playing like a Goki matchup or an Altergeist matchup, which I don't really see much of at the moment. It's more Thunder Dragons. Triple Gamma, that is just a proxy because I do not own a 3rd Gamma at the moment. It got stolen from me. Yes, there's some lovely people on this planet who want to make my life hell. The 1 Driver that goes along with it. Double Twin Twisters, I do recommend playing that in the main deck sometimes. 1 Skill Drain, God card. You know, if you're playing this card and you're going second, you've basically 1 because you're shutting off your opponent's monster effects on the field, and then going second also 1 Reckless Greed. So you draw 2 cards, and after that skip your next 2 draw phases. So that is my deck profile for Exodia. I might even make a couple of test hands just to see where it goes and show you how the deck works. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and please turn on your notification bell for more epic Yu-Gi-Oh content. Yugi Penguin is signing out. Thank you.